Our doctor will never tell you what I am about to reveal to you today, and the billion-dollar supplement companies are desperately hoping you never find out this well-guarded secret. But one single ingredient, one solitary clove that costs less than 10 cents and is probably sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now taking up dust, combined with your morning cup of coffee, can do what no pharmaceutical pill on a pharmacy shelf can ever do. And the worst part is, you have probably been brewing and drinking your coffee completely wrong for years, unknowingly destroying its most precious health benefits before it even touches your lips. It sounds too simple to be true, I know, but wait until I tell you exactly what happens inside your human body in the first 15 minutes after drinking a properly brewed cup of coffee with Clove. If you are over the age of 60 and you have even one of these incredibly common morning symptoms, like that stubborn brain fog that doesn't lift until noon, uncomfortable bloating and gas right after your meals, sudden blood sugar spikes that leave you feeling wiped out, a quiet aching in your knees and joints when you get out of bed, or a deep fatigue that doesn't go away even after 8 full hours of sleep, then what I am about to tell you could completely change your morning starting tomorrow. Here is what 99% of people do not understand about their morning cup of coffee. Coffee is not just a caffeinated drink meant to shock your nervous system awake. It is actually one of the richest sources of polyphenols in the modern human diet, especially chlorogenic acid, a powerful antioxidant that protects your liver cells, stabilizes your blood sugar levels, and reduces systemic inflammation throughout your entire body. Now hold on, because this is where the real biochemical magic happens. Clove contains a compound called eugenol, and clove is the richest source of eugenol on the entire planet, as no other spice comes close to its concentration. Eugenol is a natural anti-inflammatory that works stronger than ibuprofen in some scientific studies. When you combine the chlorogenic acid from the coffee with the eugenol from the clove, they do not just add up, they multiply each other's effects. In this precise equation, 1 + 1 does not equal 2, it equals 10.
Scientists call this phenomenon food synergy, and you are about to walk past this hidden treasure for the rest of your life, for the mere cost of a single clove. But before I show you the exact protocol and how to brew it step by step, let's be honest. Most people are killing their coffee every single morning without even realizing it. When you add white sugar or artificial syrups, you just spiked your insulin and canceled half the antioxidant benefit. When you pour in milk or cream, the casein proteins bind to the polyphenols and completely block their absorption in your gut. If you drink instant coffee, most polyphenols are already destroyed during the high-heat industrial processing. And that commercial latte with syrup and whipped cream means you took one of the most powerful medicinal drinks on the planet and drowned it in sugar, meaning you are no longer drinking coffee, you are drinking a liquid dessert that just smells like coffee. Now let's look at what happens chronologically inside your body when you drink a properly brewed coffee with Clove. In the first 15 minutes, you will feel something strange but deeply pleasant, an energy without the jitters, without that anxious tightness in your chest that regular black coffee gives you. Eugenol gently relaxes smooth muscle, including the walls of your blood vessels, optimizing your circulation. Caffeine gives you the mental energy, while Clove removes the anxiety, giving you clarity without chaos. Within 1 day, the first thing most people notice is their digestion. Clove has documented carminative properties, meaning it reduces gas and bloating. Coffee stimulates bowel motility. Together, they act like a broom, cleaning out your digestive system within the first 24 hours, and people report a lightness in their stomach they haven't felt in years.
Within 3 days, your blood sugar starts to stabilize because chlorogenic acid slows glucose absorption in the gut, while eugenol improves insulin receptor sensitivity in your cells. Those wild sugar spikes where you feel hungry an hour after eating start to level out into steady energy. But here is where it gets really interesting. And before we move forward, a quick favor. 99% of viewers still haven't subscribed to the channel, so if you are finding this helpful, take a second to subscribe and like the video, as we're aiming to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this month, and your support makes a massive difference for our independent research. So thank you, and let's continue. Within 1 week, inflammation starts to drop quietly in the background, but if your knees ache in the morning, you will notice they ache less. If your fingers swell chronically, the swelling comes down. If you have morning stiffness, it gets shorter. This isn't a miracle. This is systemic inflammation going down, and it is measurable in blood tests. Within 1 month, your liver experiences a true rebirth. Research shows regular coffee consumption is associated with lower rates of fatty liver and fibrosis, and eugenol amplifies this effect by reducing oxidative stress in liver cells, helping your liver enzymes drop back to normal. Your skin gets clearer because a liver that detoxifies better means fewer toxins trying to exit through your skin, and people will tell you that you look younger after a month. Within 3 months, you experience a systemic transformation, as weight may start to come off because coffee is a documented thermogenic, and improved insulin sensitivity means less fat storage. Cognitive function improves, your memory gets sharper, and your energy becomes steady, all from one clove added to the coffee you are already drinking. Now, the exact protocol on how to do this correctly, because 90% of people who try this make mistakes and get zero effect. The right method is called decoction. Step 1. Take 3 whole cloves, not ground, not powder, as pre-ground clove has lost its volatile oils. Step 2. Put them in a small pot with 10 ounces of water, about a cup and a half. Bring to a boil, then lower the heat and let it simmer slowly for exactly 5 minutes, no longer, because prolonged boiling destroys the eugenol. Step 3. Strain the water and remove the cloves completely.
Step 4. Use this hot clove water to brew your coffee however you normally do it, whether you use a French press, drip machine, pod machine, or Italian mocha pot. It does not matter. Step 5. Drink slowly on an empty stomach as the first thing that enters your body in the morning. That is it. 1 cup, 1 time per day, in the morning. If you are too busy, here is the fast method. Take 1 whole clove, crush it in a mortar, or smash it with the flat side of a knife. Drop it into your brewed black coffee, let it set for 3 minutes, and drink. This is not as powerful as the decoction, but it works at about 60 to 70% of the full effect, which is better than nothing. Now, the 3 mistakes that kill the entire effect. Mistake 1. Dropping a whole, unbroken clove into already brewed coffee. Clove is extremely hard, and its active compounds cannot be extracted without heat or crushing, so you will get zero benefit. Mistake 2. Boiling clove for longer than 7 minutes, which destroys the heat-sensitive eugenol. Mistake 3. Adding milk, cream, or sugar afterward, which kills 70% of the polyphenol bioavailability. If you cannot drink it black, add a small spoon of coconut oil or a pinch of true Ceylon cinnamon instead of milk. And a short important medical note on who this is not for. If you take blood thinners like warfarin or high-dose aspirin, talk to your doctor first, because eugenol has a mild natural anticoagulant effect. If you have active gastritis, an ulcer, or severe acid reflux, coffee itself may not be for you, and clove won't fix that. For everyone else, this is one of the safest, most powerful drinks you can make with what is already in your kitchen. Think about it. 1 clove costs less than 10 cents, it takes 5 minutes in the morning, and your cup of coffee transforms from a simple habit into an act of deep care for your body.
In 15 minutes, clarity without anxiety. In 1 week, less inflammation. In 1 month, a cleaner liver. In 3 months, a complete reset. Because none of this works unless you actually do it. You are not broken. Your coffee is broken. Fix the coffee and start tomorrow with 3 cloves, 5 minutes, in 1 cup, as that is where everything else begins. And if you have a neighbor, a friend, or a family member over 60 who drinks coffee every morning, share this video with them today, because it might be the simplest and most valuable thing you do for their health and longevity.